Now our new series, Road to Recovery, our new ongoing effort to cover life after the pandemic. And tonight, at least $11 billion in unemployment benefits have gone to criminals instead of the millions of Californians who desperately need that money. KPI X5's Kenny Choi has been digging into this story for months now and joins us live tonight to show us how this fraud is perpetrated. Kenny?
And that $11 billion figure could end up being $30 billion, as the EDD admits. It turns out it's pretty easy to steal money from the agency. There are playbooks and instructions that go along with it, spelled out on the dark web. Tonight, we take a closer look at one of the more common scams known as imposter fraud that often uses what's called money mules.
So, I was kind of in shock at first.
Gustav Hendricks works full-time as a security guard in Bakersfield. So when he got a notice on his phone from unemployment, he knew something wasn't right. Sure enough, someone had collected more than $1,400 in his name.
They had changed my address, and they also had changed my telephone number.
My estimate is that nationwide, about 40% of the claims that have been filed are fraudulent.
Blake Hall is the CEO of ID.me, a private information security company that California's Employment Development Department now contracts with to crack down on benefits fraud. He says crime rings operating out of Russia, Nigeria, and Hong Kong are behind many of the attacks, but they have created an open source playbook on how to commit the fraud called a sauce, allowing smaller time fraudsters in those countries and in the U.S. to join the action.
So now the cancer is really metastasized because there's all these other cooks who aren't capable of sourcing the recipe themselves, but they can follow it.
It starts with buying something called a fulls on the dark web, essentially a bundle of personal data.
And then they'll take the sauce, which is the guide for how you defraud a government agency, and that's how they perpetrate these attacks.
Once a fraudulent application for unemployment is approved, people called money mules step in.
And so to extract the funds and get them out internationally back to Nigeria or to Russia or to wherever it's going, they need to recruit somebody who's on the ground in California or in Florida or in Pennsylvania.
He says the mules pick up the EDD cards at a selected address, often a vacant home, cash them at an ATM, then send the money back to the crime rings through Cash App or Green Dot.
And then the criminals give that person a cut of the money. And that's why they'll do it repetitively.
ID.me is now screening suspect applicants through video chats. Blake says they've seen all kinds of disguises, some easier to spot than others. He referred Gustav's case to law enforcement, but we found information hard to come by.
Yes, hi, I'm calling from KPI X5.
We called the phone number fraudulently listed on Gustav's EDD profile. Someone answered the phone, then hung up on us. The address on Lacey Avenue in Oakland, listed as Gustav's address, is a rental. The property owner told us they know nothing, but told us the home was vacant 5 years ago for about a year.
I just want to get it squared away,
Back in Bakersfield, Gustav filed reports with the police and with EDD. He's a Navy vet and is scheduled for knee surgery in April. He worries the fraud might complicate things when he applies for disability.
My concerns is that it may be held up. Now, I don't know much about what they need to do or what they should have done, but I know something needs to be done.
Well, the auditor's report recently came out, had a long list of recommendations for EDD. What is going on with that, Kenny?
So, Ken, one of the things that the state auditor has asked EDD to implement immediately by next week is to provide an email link in a box on its website to help victims like Gustav, who will likely receive IRS tax statements based on payments made. So they'll have to clear that up through EDD. So it's another hurdle that these victims will likely face in the near future, a daunting task.
Yeah, IRS is saying, you got the money. And he's saying, no, I didn't. The fraudsters got it. And they said, no, that doesn't get you off the hook. You got to prove it. What a mess for these people. All right.
Certainly is, Ken.
Kenny Choi reporting live. Thank you for that.